anti-terror operation currently on in Kishtwar area of Jammu region. Houses of known overground workers being searched by security forces. These are the exclusive images that we have accessed. My colleague Tejinder Singh Sodhi has accessed these images. And he's joining us on this broadcast. Good morning, good afternoon to you, Tejinder. What more do we know about these operations that are currently going on? What was the sort of tip-off that was received by the forces?
Good afternoon, Shilpa. You see, a massive operation is on, this anti-terror operation is on in the Kishtwar area of Jammu region. You can see that this is a joint operation of the Jammu and Kashmir police and the 26 RR in the Kishtwar area. This after the security forces got the inputs that Pakistan-based terror groups, they are trying to revive terrorism in the mountainous districts of Doda, Kishtwar, Badarwa, Ramban, and some terrorists who have infiltrated into the Indian side might have taken shelter in these places. There are attempts being made to carry out Rajouri type of killing in these areas also. So given the fact that these inputs cannot be taken lightly, the security forces are right now, as we speak, this massive anti-terror operation is on in several locations of these mountainous districts, including Kishtwar. You can see in these visuals that the houses of the known OGWs and those terrorists who are operating from Pakistan. There are several terrorists from this region who have gone to Pakistan. They have joined terror ranks there, and they are one who are instrumental in recruiting, radicalizing the youth in these regions to join terror ranks. So their houses are being looked into by the security forces to find out whether they are hiding there some arms and ammunition. They are there. So this massive anti-terror operation is on since morning, and we expect that it will continue throughout the day. This is a joint operation in which the security forces from the Special Operation Group of Jammu and Kashmir Police, the 26 RR of the Army, which is deployed there, it's carrying out this operation. The houses of overground workers and those surrender terrorists, because there are also inputs which suggest that Pakistan is trying hard to recycle the surrender terrorists into terror ranks. So this operation is going on to find out about these terrorists and also to make sure that any attempt to vitiate peace in the mountainous region is also foiled. Yes, Shilpa.
Tejinder, so far, what are the recoveries that have been made? Those visuals there running on our screens, but have they found anything incriminating so far?
I see some documents and some electronic devices have been recovered, and the operation right now, as Shilpa, I already mentioned that the operation is still going on. The operation is on in this area. So any further details would be shared by the security agencies later in the day when this operation finishes, because right now the operation is on and we are told that some electronic devices, some documents have been recovered, but their analysis would be done later during the day. But as we speak, the operation in the entire region is on. If you see what happened in Rajouri, wherein two armed terrorists, they entered in the Dangri village of Rajouri, in which they killed 4 civilians. Then they planted an IED which exploded 12 hours later, in which 2 children were killed. Today we got this unfortunate news that a 7th civilian, who was also a child, has succumbed to his injuries in this terror attack. So the input suggests that Pakistan and Pakistan-based terror outfits, they are trying to carry out similar kind of attacks in other regions as well. That was the another reason that 18 additional companies of the paramilitary CRPF were rushed to Poonch and Rajouri. But the security forces in the mountainous erstwhile district of Doda district, which has been now bifurcated into several other districts, including district of Ramban, Kishtwar, Doda. So the security forces are not leaving anything on chance. Every input which they get is being looked into, and when they got the inputs about the presence of terrorists and some arms and ammunition in the area, so this massive anti-terror operation was launched, and the operation is still on. It started early this morning, and it will continue till the evening. Yes, Shilpa.
Tejan, would you say that despite the fact that there has been a crackdown on terror in a big way over the last few months, especially after the Rajouri killings, with the authorities probing every possible lead, that they've stepped it up even more, even with the MHA pushing for the banning of TRF perhaps, trying to kind of resolve the situation in a multi-pronged manner?
Yes, Shilpa, you rightly pointed out that the security, that the union government is keen to make sure that the entire terror ecosystem is uprooted from the union territory of Jammu and Kashmir. That is why various measures are being taken, which include the banning of several terror outfits. If you remember, just the other day, the terror outfit like TRF was declared as a banned terror outfit. Again, then there was People's Anti-Fascist Front, which is a frontal or another name for Jaish-e-Mohammed terror outfit. It was also declared as a terror outfit by the MHA. So these steps are being taken to ensure that the entire ecosystem, those people who provide support, who provide logistics and other facilities to these terrorists, and also those white-collar terrorists who are working within the system but harming the interest of the nation by helping these terrorists, they are also action is also taken against them. So the multi-pronged strategy has been adopted by the security agencies to ensure that the entire ecosystem of terrorism is uprooted, and also security forces on their part, they are upping their ante against the terror outfits. If you see today morning, an infiltration attempt from the Balakot sector along the line of control was foiled, in which two terrorists who were heavily armed, they were eliminated by the security forces. The operation in Balakot is still going on. So similar kind of operations are also underway. We are told that a massive combing and search operation is already underway in the Samba district, which is also close to the international border. So steps are being taken and nothing is being left on chance by the security forces, because the inputs clearly suggest that a frustrated Pakistan is trying its level best to create communal disturbance in the union territory of Jammu and Kashmir by pushing in terrorists into the Indian side, by carrying out Rajouri type of attacks across the union territory of Jammu and Kashmir. So these type of attempts are being made, but the security forces, be it the Jammu and Kashmir police, the army, or the other paramilitary forces that have been working in Jammu and Kashmir, they are working round the clock to ensure that these attempts from across the border by the Pakistan and its sympathizers sitting in the union territory of Jammu and Kashmir, those attempts are foiled. Yes, Shilpa.
Thank you very much, Tejinder. We'll keep coming back to you as and when we get more developments in those raids.